All right, so Mitsubishi Electric split system air conditioners. Huh. I bet you think you've heard it all before, but trust me, this deep dive is different.
That's right. We're going way beyond the brochures here.
We are. You've probably got like a mountain of info already. PDFs, those spec sheets, forum threads even, right?
Yeah, it's a lot to sort through.
That's why we're here. We're going to break it all down. What makes these systems tick, why they're special.
All the good stuff, no slough.
Exactly. So let's cut to the chase. Why Mitsubishi Electric at all? Are they just another brand, or is there something special about them?
Well, it really boils down to this. Mitsubishi Electric are kind of obsessed with quality.
Yeah, not just like, oh, we make good stuff kind of thing.
No, we're talking next level. They have this thing called the MEQ standard, stands for Mitsubishi Electric Quality.
Okay, so not just a fancy name then.
Not at all. It's legit. Think super rigorous testing, the best materials, like a level of craftsmanship you don't see much these days.
And that probably explains why everyone's raving about how reliable they are.
For sure. Plus, they offer a 5-year warranty.
Which, let's be real, is practically forever for an appliance.
It is. It shows they really stand behind their product. But it's not just about things lasting forever. It's about having options. Mitsubishi Electric gets that one-size-fits-all doesn't work when it comes to keeping your home comfortable.
Makes sense.
You've got your sleek, wall-mounted units, those cool floor consoles that look like modern art.
Oh, yeah.
Even ceiling cassettes that practically disappear.
Like they thought of everything.
That's the beauty of these split systems. You're not stuck with the limitations of a big old ducted system.
So true.
You can customize each room.
Okay, so speaking of split systems, what makes them so amazing? Like you were saying, individual control, each room's its own little climate zone.
Right. No more thermostat wars. Imagine you're curled up reading a book. It's a perfect, 18 degrees?
Bliss.
And your partner's in the other room, working out. It's a balmy 25. No more fighting.
That's a level of personalized comfort I can get behind, and no more of that, oh my God, I just walked into a freezer feeling you get with some ducted systems.
Yeah, those are brutal. Split systems are all about that gentle, even airflow.
Hell.
Plus, Mitsubishi Electric have put a lot of work into making theirs super quiet. They've got these, whisper quiet fans and special grills that cut down on noise.
They're like ninjas, seriously.
Why?
And they look good doing it. No more big, clunky eyesores.
Oh, gone are those days.
Mitsubishi Electric's units are sleek.
They really are.
They blend right in.
They do. Plus, and this is a big one, you can add more later.
Oh, true. Life happens. Wow.
Exactly. Maybe you turn your garage into a game room. Who knows?
Yeah.
But with a split system, boom, you can just pop another unit in.
Future-proofed comfort. Love it. But let's get technical for a minute. What's the secret sauce here? What makes them so efficient?
Well, one of the big things is they use inverter technology.
Sounds complicated.
It's not as bad as it sounds. Think of it like this. Imagine driving a car. A traditional air conditioner is like constantly slamming the gas,
Yeah.
then hitting the brakes.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Jerky, right?
The worst.
Inefficient, noisy. But inverter technology, that's like having a nice, smooth accelerator. Your compressor, that's like the engine of the AC. It adjusts its speed based on the room's temperature.
Instead of just blasting cold air on and off, it's more of a steady, gentle thing.
Exactly. Saves energy, runs quieter, and no more temperature swings.
Yeah.
And speaking of temperatures, we got to talk about that guaranteed operating range.
Yeah, gotta love Australia, right?
In 10. It gets seriously toasty.
The Mitsubishi Electric systems are built tough, though. They've got to be able to handle it down here.
They do.
We're talking a guaranteed operating range of, get this, 5 degrees to 46 degrees.
Wow. That's like snowmen to heat waves.
Exactly. From freezing to scorching. Speaking of protection from the elements, there's that dual barrier coating.
Right. What is that? Some kind of force field?
Pretty much. Think of it as a shield, keeps dust and grease from sticking to your unit.
Oh, those greasy fingerprints that always seem to appear.
The worst.
It's like magic. They just multiply. But this dual barrier coating, it's got you covered. It's 2 layers. One repels water-based stuff like dust. The other, it's all about that oil-based grime.
So it's like giving my AC a non-stick coating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cleaner system means better airflow, better efficiency, and it'll last longer. Now, since we're talking about how these things actually work, it all comes down to the magic of refrigerant.
Refrigerant. Sounds kind of mysterious.
It's the unsung hero of the whole operation. Picture a little worker bee carrying heat around.
I like it.
That's refrigerant. It travels between the indoor unit and the outdoor unit. In cooling mode, picks up heat inside, dumps it outside.
Yeah.
Heating mode, reverse, brings heat in.
So it's like a tiny little delivery service for heat.
That's a great way to put it. Okay? But okay, ready to talk about some specific models?
Let's do it. Hit me with your best AC.
All right. Mitsubishi Electric has got a whole lineup of split system series, each with its own strengths. It's all about matching the right one to your needs. Let's start with the MSC LN series.
The LN series, what's special about that one?
This one's all about clean, healthy air. It's got this powerful filter, the Plasma Quad Plus filter, and it's not messing around.
Sounds serious.
Dust, pollen, it gets rid of all that, but it also neutralizes bacteria, viruses.
No way, viruses too, that's next level.
Plus, it's super quiet. Like library quiet, we're talking as low as 19 dB.
That's insane. What about folks who are really picky about their sleep? What would you recommend?
Looking for peace and quiet. The MSZ EF series is the one.
EF series, I've heard good things.
They call it quiet mode for a reason. It gets down to a whisper quiet 21 dB.
That's amazing. Anything else?
It also uses R32 refrigerant, which is much better for the environment.
So sleep soundly, knowing you're doing your part for the planet.
Exactly. Okay, ready for something super durable?
Bring it on.
This is for you if you're hard on your appliances. The MSC AP series is built to last. It's got that dual barrier coating we were talking about.
Oh yeah, the force field.
So you know it can withstand some serious use.
Fingerprints don't stand a chance.
And it's got this really powerful airflow control too, with these big double-sized vanes.
Double-sized mains, fancy.
You can direct the air exactly where you want it.
No more fighting over the remote then. What about people who are always cold though? Like they want that heat and they want it now.
Oh, I know the type. For them, we've got the MFZ KW series. It's designed for rapid heating.
Rapid heating? I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
It uses rapid heating technology, pushes that warm air downwards, heats the whole room quickly.
No more waiting around for the heater to kick in.
Exactly. Plus it has this really cool design. It's a floor-standing unit, but you can recess it into the wall.
Sleek. And it's quiet too, right?
Oh yeah, super quiet like the LN series. The whisper quiet 19 dB.
Perfect for open plan living. So you can have the whole place warm in minutes and barely even know it's there.
What about those ceiling cassettes we touched on?
Ah, good call. We've got a couple of options there.
The SLZM, that was one, right?
The SLZM is all about discrete power. Perfect if you don't want your aircon to be a design statement. But it's packed with features.
Like what?
It's got this cool fresh air intake.
Oh, so it actually pulls fresh air in from outside.
Yep, improves the air quality.
Love that. Plus, and this is cool, you can get the SLZM with that 3D IC sensor.
The 3D IC sensor, we're going to have to dive into that one. It sounds wild.
It's seriously cool. But for now, let's just say it's like a super smart thermostat that knows where you are in the room.
Okay, you're killing me. We'll get to that in a minute. But first, what about those smaller spaces? Like, what if you don't have a ton of room?
Then you're looking at the SEZM series. This one's our compact bulkhead option.
Compact bulkhead, okay.
Perfect for those tight spots. Tucks away neatly.
Like it's barely even there.
Exactly. You won't even know it's running, except that the temperature is perfect.
Oh.
Speaking of perfect temperatures, let's not forget the MLZKP series.
Oh, yeah, that was the other ceiling cassette, right?
That's the one.
What was its claim to fame again?
This one's for those rooms with tricky ceiling heights.
Okay, so not your average room then.
It's got dual-level airflow selection. So it adjusts the airflow depending on how high the ceiling is?
So no matter what, the temperature's going to be nice and even.
Exactly.
I am seriously impressed with how many options they have. It's like they thought of everything.
They really have, haven't they? But, you know, the innovation doesn't stop there.
But okay, enough about the units themselves. Let's talk about how you actually control these things. Because, like, all these amazing features are great.
Right.
But if it's a pain to actually use, who cares?
Exactly. No one wants to be fiddling with a complicated remote.
So Mitsubishi Electric, they've got some really cool options when it comes to control.
They do. If you're into tech, that Wi-Fi control option is a game changer. Like imagine you're on your way home.
Ooh.
It's a scorcher outside, but you can just pre-cool your house right from your phone.
No more walking into a sauna. That's the dream. Or, I don't know, picture this. It's the middle of winter.
Oh, yeah.
You're coming back from, like, a camping trip, and you can turn the heater on before you even leave the campsite.
Exactly. No more coming home to an icebox.
So cozy. But it's not just about the temperature, right? You can do all sorts of stuff from your phone.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. Set schedules, change the mode, even see how much energy you're using.
Like a little control center for your comfort.
Yeah.
And it gets even cooler. You can control it with your voice. Alexa, Google Assistant, the whole shebang.
Oh, for sure. Hands-free comfort, it's the future.
It really is. But they haven't forgotten about us old school folks either.
Not at all.
Sometimes you just want a good old-fashioned remote.
Exactly. And they've got those too. Easy-to-read displays, nice and simple.
Perfect. What about those touch screen controllers I've heard about?
Oh yeah, those are cool. Bluetooth, sleek design, looks very high-tech.
Very fancy. And then there's that 7-day wired controller, right?
Yep, that one's great for, like, set it and forget it. Program your schedule for the whole week. You're good to go.
Love it. Okay, before we wrap up, we have to talk about that 3D IC sensor. That thing just blows my mind. It can actually tell where you are in the room and adjust the airflow.
Yep. It's amazing, right? It's like science fiction, but real.
It really is. How does it even work?
It uses infrared technology to create a 3D map of the room.
No way.
It measures the temperature in different areas and even detects where people are.
So it's like having like a little comfort butler,
Yep.
making sure everyone's happy.
Exactly. No more cold drafts or hot spots. It's constantly adjusting.
That's so smart.
And get this, it even has an absence detection feature.
Hold on. It knows when I've left the room. That's both impressive and a little creepy.
Think of it as your energy-saving sidekick. If no one's in the room, it'll adjust the temperature to save energy.
So it's not just a comfort butler, it's an eco-warrior too.
Exactly.
I love it. Well, we've covered a lot today. From the super technical stuff about how these split systems actually work to all the cool features that make Mitsubishi Electric stand out. But before you run out and buy one, there's one more thing to keep in mind. The specs.
Ah, yes, the nitty-gritty. It's not just about the bells and whistles.
Exactly. You want to make sure you get the right system for your space, your budget, the whole deal.
Right. Think about things like capacity, those energy efficiency star ratings.
So there you have it. Everything you need to know about Mitsubishi Electric split system air conditioners. We've gone from completely overwhelmed to like AC experts in under an hour.
I say so.
So go forth, do your research, and find the perfect system to turn your home into a climate-controlled paradise.
A haven of perfect temperature.
Exactly. And as you're browsing those models, here's a little food for thought. With all this amazing technology, what does the future hold for home comfort? Will our air conditioners, like, read our minds one day?
Now that's a question.
It is. Until next time, happy climate controlling.